Emma stepped into the backyard at sunrise, her coffee in hand. Dew sparkled on the grass as she greeted her dog, Milo, a golden retriever with big brown eyes that brimmed with curiosity. He lay stretched out in the soft glow, ears half up, tail thumping in slow, mindful beats. In that moment, Emma knew Milo was something special. His feelings spoke louder than words ever could. There was no fanfare when Milo first came home. He padded in on tentative paws, lost but trusting. Emma knelt gently, offering a hand. He sniffed, eyes wide, then melted into her embrace. That instant, they began speaking a language deeper than barks and tail wags. A language of the heart. Morning light filtered through the curtains as Emma recounts, softly smiling. "Do you remember Milo?" His tail flicked, answering in kind. Each bark carried memories, joy, fear, excitement, sorrow. They had shared every shade of emotion. Today, they would retrace those moments, following the emotional trail Milo had woven across their lives. Their first walk together was a revelation. Milo froze at the front gate, nostrils quivering, uncertainty in his stance. Emma whispered, "It's okay, buddy." Slowly, with tentative steps, he ventured forward. With each new tile of sidewalk, his confidence grew, ears perked, chest fuller, tail wagging in bright arcs. The world was big and a bit scary, but he was ready to feel it all. Emma felt the surge of love and trust, grateful that he let her be his guide. One afternoon, thunder rolled. Clouds darkened, and Milo, sensing what Emma could not yet hear, shivered. His paws lifted as if walking on hot coals. He trembled, seeking refuge at Emma's feet. She knelt, placing her warm hands on his slicked fur. His whining wove into the rumble above. She murmured, "I'm here," and he leaned in. His tail tapped softly, quivering signals of fear and reassurance. Together, they weathered the storm. That small moment of closeness was a testament to his emotional intelligence. In the deep of winter, one crisp evening, they had sat by the fire, Emma reading aloud. Milo's head rested on her lap. His ears rotated at the tone in her voice. He looked up as she laughed at a funny line. His eyes shimmered with shared delight. Then came darker days. Emma's grandmother passed, and melancholy hung in the house. Milo sensed the shift. No longer his boisterous self, he lay quietly. He offered gentle nudges, pressing his warm nose into Emma's hand. She crumbled into tears. He licked her gently. His presence, steady and unconditional, whispered, "You're not alone." His tail wagged like a metronome of comfort. Spring arrived. They planted flowers. Milo's digging, tail wagging wildly, scattered petals everywhere. He barked at butterflies, danced around bees, spun in circles chasing dandelion fluff. His zest for life was infectious. Emma laughed till tears came, caught up in his simple, joyful world. But the path wasn't always easy. The day they visited the shelter changed everything. Milo's tail fell still, ears stooped. He watched the other dogs behind bars, their eyes bereft. A deep sadness enveloped him. Emma knelt beside him. They looked into each cage together. The sorrow in his eyes made her heart wrench. That moment of empathy taught her. Dogs carry more than joy. They carry grief. Later on a hike, a loud crack of a branch triggered a flashback. Milo lunged tight, hackles raised, a growl rising low. Instincts from his earlier life flared. Emma froze, then spoke calmly and firmly. He froze, then slowly slackened. His tail lowered, face softening. The world held dangers, but Emma would show him safety again. Over time, in her calm presence, he learned to trust the rustle of leaves again. The bark became curiosity, not fear. Summer heat brings its own signals. Milo's heavy panting, ears back. He's warm and wanting shade. Emma saw the signs, shifted his toys into dappled spots, let him rest in cooler spots. Each subtle glance at the sky, each slow breathe, they both tuned in. His tail lay limp against the grass, a flag for pause. She sat beside him, cooling his belly with water. With each gentle sip, he looked up, eyes softened, and licked her fingers. Heat turned to gratitude. At dusk, fireflies dance. Milo sits enthralled, head tilting, nose twitching. He dips forward, wary and amazed, then leaps back as lights flicker overhead. His tail flicks back and forth. Curiosity mingles with caution. Emma coos, easy, boy. Milo curls at her feet, hypnotized by nature's tiny wonders. He learns life is full of sparkle, lighting even the darkest corners. Autumn brings gatherings. Visitors arrive. At first, Milo stays back, silent and observant. He watches the door swing, scents flow. Then he gradually steps forward, tail wagging half-beats, sniffs, hands reaching down, barks once in greeting. Within 10 minutes, he's leaning into guests, accepting pets. That shift from observer to participant is profound. Emma marvels at how he reads people, calming some with soft eyes, warning others with low growls. He knows when to be helpful, she realizes. Dogs are emotional readers. One night, Emma sogs late at the dining table. Words unspoken, guilt and loneliness swirling. Milo pads over, places his head on her knee. She reaches down, fingers stroking his fur. In his silence, he says more than she can. They sit like that until tears subside. Then he lets go, patted away, but pauses at the threshold. He stands guard beside her, quiet sentinel, knowing she needs protection. Their bond deepens in the ordinary. The tilt of Milo's head when Emma calls his name, the soft whine when she pauses in front of the door, the quiet wag when she comes home. Each sign is emotional punctuation, marking their mutual understanding. One evening Milo collapses, old age catching up, his breathing shallow. Emma's heart pounds. The vet calls it degenerative disease. He seems confused, tail half still. No bark greets Emma. She kneels beside him, gently lifts his paws. His eyes glimmer, but flicker with pain. She cradles him. He rests his head on her lap. Warmth radiates in the hush. Though his body aches, his trust remains. He wags, small, slow, but still there. His message says, I'm here, with you, until the end. They spend his final days on the porch swing. Emma reads love letters, stories, memories. Milo listens. Leaves fall. His tail waves a little with each breeze. His eyes watch her steady deer. No words needed. Tonight, he gives one last wag and sighs. Emma holds him. He closes his eyes. His last tail flick is a heartbeat of farewell and love. At dawn, Emma wakes alone. The yard feels silent. She stands at the porch and breathes in. A breeze stirs the grass where Milo used to lie. No bark greets the morning, but then, soft rustle by the gate. A wisp of fur, a tail-shaped shadow. Emma smiles. Love's echo lives in every glimmer of dew.